I wanted to talk to y'all a little bit tonight about problems versus solutions. So, sorry about that. I had an alarm set on my phone. Um, actually for this. So, surprise. Um, so problems versus solutions. One of the best things that I have found that works with like any relationship is when someone is upset, I ask them, do you want comfort or solutions? And because some people they only want a hug, other people want you to fix things. So you have to figure out what their desire is before you like step in with A or B, like the problems and the comfort or the solutions to the problems. So, one of the other things that I have found is there are a whole lot of us that are problem thinkers. Um, For for example, so let's say that there is a woman and she's happily married and she doesn't want to join a gym because she is afraid that she will start to be more attractive and men at the gym will hit on her and things like that. And so and she is so afraid of that and of the confrontation of other men and her husband not trusting her that she doesn't join the gym and she sits at home and then her husband cheats on her with a girl that he met that actually goes to the same gym and takes care of herself. Kind of like that. So, in order to preserve something, she was thinking of all the problems that could happen. And she ended up spoiling what she was trying to preserve. Does that make sense? Instead of being of the solution mindset and saying, I'm going to join this gym. And here's how I'm going to deal with men that like try to talk to me. I'm just going to put in headphones and blast my music. And even if I can hear people, I'm just going to ignore them and stare straight ahead and act like I don't hear them. It works. Uh, that works. So I'm just going to tell you. Um, uh, instead of thinking about how she was going to handle that or ways she could make the trust between her and her husband grow stronger, she thought about all of the problems that going to the gym would create instead of thinking of all of the solutions that she was going to handle the problems at the gym. So a lot of us are problem thinkers. Like we see the problems and things, we don't see the solutions necessarily. And one of the ways well, there's four questions that I have asked myself in the past to kind of retrain my brain to think of solutions instead of the problem. Number one is, how can I solve this task? So let's say I have a flat tire. How can I solve this task? Well, you have a couple options. You can call AAA if you're a member and have them come out and do it. If you happen to know how to change a tire, you can put your spare tire on and go to a tire store and get some new tires. And then the next one would be, how can I address this problem? Again, you have a couple choices. Let's say you're on your way to a function and you have exactly the amount of time to get there that it takes for you to drive there and you get a flat tire. How do I address this problem? Simply call the person at the place of the function and let them know, like, hey, I just got a flat tire. Probably going to be about a half hour late. If I can figure out how to change the dang tire myself. If not, I'm at the mercy of AAA. I'll get there when I get there. I'm sorry. I mean, some things you just can't control. And what would be the first step to solving this problem? Again, it would be calling AAA or just starting to figure out how to change the tire. And what kind of preparations will be necessary for this? I'm the kind of person that would try to change the tire, but I'll have to watch like 7 YouTube videos on changing tires on my brand of car to make sure that I'm doing it right. So I would like call AAA probably first. Second, I would pull up YouTube and get ready to watch videos. And third, I would immediately call the other like event place and let them know I was going to be late. Some things you just can't control. And instead of saying, oh my gosh, I have to drive to this place, I might get a flat tire, um, I may find a cat on the side of the road that needs help. Like you never know what's gonna happen. Like strange things have happened. Strange. So you don't know what's gonna happen. So being of a problem mindset of, oh my gosh, this could happen, this could happen, this could happen. Yeah, they could, but you know what else? That could happen, but this is how I'm gonna fix that if it does. One of the things I read, and I can't even remember if it was in Think and Grow Rich or Fear is My Homeboy, because we read them like back to back. We did not even like skip a week, I don't think. Well, we might have, but I didn't. So I can't remember what book or workbook it was in because both of them had workbooks too. But one of them, it said to like make a list of things that could happen. And then who would you call in those cases? What would you do? And it retrains you to not think of, oh my gosh, this is the worst case scenario. This could happen. But okay, oh my gosh, this could happen. This is how I'm going to handle it. It trains you to like think of the solution first. So that was a exercise that I did was 5 worst case scenarios. List them. What would you do? Who would you call? So, that's a really good exercise if you want to try it. I love y'all, and don't be of the problem mindset, be of the solution mindset. And it's a hard shift. I'm still working on it, okay? I've been working on it for years and I'm still working on it. So, just it all starts with taking a step back from the problem and figuring out how you're going to solve it. So, I love y'all. I hope y'all have the best rest of your week ever. And I'll see you next week.